Good, man. Cam, how happy were you for, I know Malik Forman's been a guy who's gotten a little bit of heat at times, and for him to make, I guess, not only that play at the end, but also that big third down knock away from Taylor Cooper. How happy are you for Malik?
I'm very happy for him, and with Malik, he showcases throughout practice, obviously he's taking on that nickel role, which is big part of our defense, and he's embracing that. He knows what we expect out of him, and we know what his expectations for himself are out there on the field. And then just as far as the game plan, he understands what's going on throughout the course of the game and able to make plays out there.
And Coach said that good teams have got to find a way to win. How gratifying was it for you guys on defense to come up with that play to seal the victory?
It's amazing, all the adversity that we went throughout the course of the night, just learning how to handle that, making the corrections at the end of that point, and then just going out there and executing and making plays. I think the biggest thing is not getting down on ourselves, and we know things are going to go against us throughout the course of the game. That's with any team. But it's how we handle those adversity moments, or those plays that happen out there on the field and bounce back and correct them.
What did Malik do well on Cooper, just defending him? What did he do just to keep him?
Obviously, going to the game, he knew his matchup, the ins and outs of the matchup for the first and foremost. Second of all, just executing, knowing the tendencies of Cooper in their offense, not really just Cooper, but all the plays that he made out there tonight, just knowing the tendencies of the receivers, splits down the distance, all those little things that help cornerbacks and DBs be successful out there, and then just making a play on the ball. That's what our job is. So.
Hey, what did it mean? You didn't just get one or two stops in the fourth quarter. You got three. What did it mean to be able to do that three times?
I think I wouldn't say it's a momentum thing, but we know we can get it done. As a defense, we always talk about making the plays when it counts. When the time is right, and when you're doing the little things right and you're living right, the ball bounces in your favor sometimes. Like I said, guys are running to the ball and making plays on the ball, and we were able to close out the win tonight.
Cam, how much of an adjustment was there after Randolph got ejected?
It's not really a big adjustment. Randolph is obviously our leader in the back end. He gets us lined up. He gets the linebackers and D-line as well lined up, and obviously the playmaker that he is out there on the field. But guys, stepping in, embracing their role, and knowing the game plan, and still are successful out there. It's not really a drop-off when other guys come in. Guys are capable of stepping in at any moment, any time throughout the course of the game, and still be efficient and successful throughout the game.
When you had 14-0, was there any let-up at all when you get in the lead like that?
No, sir, I don't think so. Our mindset is, once we get ahead of our team or any point in the team, don't let up put on more steam. That's part of one of our maxims. And we started off pretty nice, and then we had adversity obviously out the course of the game, but we were able to, like I said, bounce back throughout that and get it corrected and finish out the game strong.
What allowed them, I guess, to get back into it? What were some of the things they were doing, or what maybe you're seeing some of the things you guys were doing that allowed them to start, getting some rhythm offensively?
Obviously, they're a good team as well. They make adjustments throughout the course of the game like any other team would. They were able to, make the adjustments on the run throughout the course of the game. Saw some tendencies that we were doing and trying to counter that. And for ourselves, we're making adjustments and countering those tendencies that they're making as well. And we were able to get it corrected and obviously able to make more plays than them to come out on top.
And finally being back home for the first time in about a month, and also having Eric Berry here today. Talk about what that all meant to you.
It's great. Can't take those opportunities, any opportunity, just to play this game for granted. But obviously we're at home. We're in our backyard. There's no place like it. It's an amazing feeling. And obviously, Eric Berry, his legacy and his mark that he's left on this program and this university, it's always special for a guy like that to come back and to be around his team, bring around his family. And we always talk about VFL. It's amazing when we have guys come back into the program and be around us.
Cam, how do you think Emmanuel handled this in the first half?
He handled it very well. Even though he wasn't out there in the first half, he's still in the locker room, still locked in, still watching the game. Playing the game, even though he's not even out there. Like I said, still locked in, knowing the tendencies out there from watching, from in the locker room, and then able to come in the second half, and like I said, not be a drop off when any guy gets back out there.
Cam, is that a confidence builder to be able to stop in the fourth quarter like you did? I mean, they had all the momentum, and in sports, it's hard to get that back sometimes. And you guys take a lot of confidence from doing that.
Yes, sir, we do. That's our job at the end of the day. Stop the offense from putting up points on the board, and any way that we can, we fight, scratch, claw. However we can get the ball back to our offense or cause a turnover like we were able to do at the end of the game is always a plus and definitely momentum going forward.
Jones talked a lot about winning games when you don't play your best. How gratifying is it when you do get a win like this?
I think the big thing we learned from that is we know we didn't play our best. And moving forward, we got a lot of things that we can correct from this game. And then we got more opportunities moving forward to learn from those mistakes that we made throughout this game and correct them moving forward. So I feel like it's great. Obviously, we came out to win, but we can't be satisfied with a win moving forward and just get the little things corrected and be ready to go next.